Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Painted Dog TV. Good to have you all with us. Welcome to our pack members. Another gorgeous afternoon here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve, folks. Myself and Basil on camera. And we're just busy making our way down towards Lowveld Dam. It's quite a hot day. We wanted to start with the waterhole here and just see if we don't get lucky with somebody wallowing in the water or having a drink. Lots of rhino tracks back and forth along the road we're on now. Also looking to see if we can find any tracks of the mating leopards. They may not be mating anymore, but we did have tracks of them recently, not too far from where we are at the moment. And yeah, see what else we can find. Very excited to be back out here with you guys. Just quickly see who of our pack members have joined in this afternoon. Good afternoon, Mary, Carol, Sue, Jennifer, Barbara. Hello, Di. Hello, pack members. Hello, ladies. Welcome. Hope all is well. It's been an incredible couple of days. I've been operating the whole weekend and have had some incredible sightings of the cheetahs, of the elephants, of the lions, hyena. Spotted a hyena. Unreal. Brief sighting of the black rhino just up ahead here, actually. Some bush babies, some beautiful birds, and hoping for more of this afternoon, everyone. Quite a number of other vehicles that are out on the reserve at the moment, and they're quite spread out, which is good for us. Oh, there's Rhino on the road right here. No hope and a calf. Oh my God, they've just come from Lowveld Dam. Just moved off the road now. I wonder if she's moved off because of us. Don't think so. This particular female rhino and her calf are very comfortable with the vehicle. So I'm just going to back up a bit more, everybody, and give them a bit more space to come out here. Mom might have just gone off the road when she first heard me coming. But once she realizes what we are, she'll relax pretty quickly. We'll come right past us here, hopefully. Let's just sit tight and see what happens here. I know we can't see much right now. They're just moving in the tree line. Mom's probably grazing. Wow, what a start. My goodness. It's just saying how we've seen tracks on the road of some rhino that were heading to the water. Hadn't actually noticed the calf's tracks yet. They're still coming slowly towards us here, just moving in the shadows under the trees. Probably also just trying to avoid direct sunlight, trying to avoid the heat. The little calf is about to come into picture here now. Little calf is grazing. And this little one's only 5 months old. Still very dependent on mom's milk, but is supplementing its diet with grass already. Oh, what a treat, everybody. What an amazing way to start our afternoon. Good afternoon, Shanine. Lovely to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying this amazing sighting of this little white rhino calf with its mom. Now the wind is blowing from me to the rhino, which as soon as they pick up our scent might unsettle them. They might move off, but we'll see how it goes. They're more comfortable with seeing and hearing a vehicle than they are smelling it. White rhino cow and young calf on Lowveld Dam Wes, about 500 meters west of the dam. Animals are slowly mobile west. Okay, I'm just going to try reposition the vehicle here, everybody, hoping I won't disturb them too much, but we've lost sight of them now as they go behind some really thick stuff here. Just see if I go around the other side, if they'll be comfortable with me sitting and viewing them again. Here they come. Oh man. Little ones coming to say hello, everybody. Unreal. Unreal. Oh, hello. God, we are so privileged, folks. Look at this little thing. Hello, little one. You can see the baby's covered in mud. Mud's mostly dried up, besides a little patch below the eye there. They very clearly have just come from the dam, probably wallowed there for the heat of the day. Look how tiny that thing is now next to Mom. Tiny, tiny, tiny little thing, which only weighs about 50 kilograms the day it's born. So they get, they get quick fast. They put on about 2 pounds every single day thanks to Mom's rich milk. But it's still so diminutive in comparison to Mom, and Mom weighs probably about 1.8 tons, so near on 4,000 pounds. And that little baby now, I would imagine, is probably about 200, 250 pounds. The little calf's a female, by the way. So fortunate that we have rhino that are just thriving here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. Very well protected. Touch wood. No poaching incidents in the last several years. Mom's starting to move off a little bit. So I'd imagine the calf's going to catch up pretty soon now. incredible. Alright everybody, I'm going to leave them here. They're moving into quite a thick block, and I would just end up disturbing them if I tried to follow them. We were spoilt with that sighting of them here, especially when they came out right in front of us across the road here. We'll leave them be. Thank you, rhinos. That was amazing. Just the way I like to start my afternoon. Rhinos are certainly one of my favorites. That was a fantastic sighting. Alright everybody, well, a wonderful start, but we're going to carry on now down towards Lowveld Dam to see if anybody else is around the water. I'm leaving that white rhino cow and calf. They've gone off Lowveld Dam. They're still heading west towards Eystervark, leaving them unattended. So I've got Jana at FC just whispering sweet nothings in my ear, everybody. She wanted me to remember to let you all know that the keyword for the week is leap. L-E-A-P, leap, a leap of leopards, but the word being leap. So for those of you that want to get your hands on that high-res image for the week, please just send through that keyword. Right, just now approaching the water's edge here. I think there's some hippos in the water. I see lots of bubbles coming my way. Those bubbles are getting closer and closer. Sure, we're going to see some Shrek ears pop up any second now. There you go. Just seen the little calf, the hippo calf has just put its nostrils out of the water, its ears and nostrils out of the water. This beautiful waterhole, which is called Lowveld Dam, always surprises you. It doesn't look deep. You've got a very deep middle section. These hippos can completely submerge themselves in the center of the waterhole. And I think Mom must be in the water here with her. Usually be out grazing at this time of the day. It's not impossible, I suppose, but she's probably in there. She can hold her breath a lot longer than the calf can, and so she'll often stay submerged for longer periods while she's just resting in the water. Yes, Sue, I am definitely sporting a very interesting facial hair. It's Movember, Cancer Awareness Month, and a number of my friends, we're all doing it to raise awareness and funds for testicular cancer. But I'm very excited because I get to remove it off my face this coming Thursday. Might just make our way around to the southern side of this waterhole just to see if anything might be resting in that area. There's really good shade at the inflow to this waterhole. It'd be a great spot for cats and Rhino to rest in the heat of the day, so I just want to go around that side and have a look. Tell you what, it would have been pretty damn cool to have been here an hour ago when that white rhino cow and calf was still here at the water, and to see if maybe that baby hippo interacted with the baby rhino. I have actually seen that before, where this little white rhino calf was drinking with its mother at the waterhole, and this little baby hippo came and walked right out of the water towards the white rhino calf, but actually ended up spooking both of the rhino interaction. There's a brief moment where they were sort of eyeing each other out before the white rhino cow moved off pretty steadily away from the hippo. Let's see if there's any tracks of these leopards here. You'll see I'm walking along a very prominent game path here, which feeds straight to the waterhole. This would have been one of the more obvious paths to take for those leopards if they did come here. It's just loads of Impala tracks. Sue, to answer your questions about the hippos, I believe there's actually only 4 on this side of the reserve, and there might be 2 or 3 on the eastern side of the reserve on Kaya. So not all that many hippo. And no, they wouldn't usually attack each other, the hippo and the rhino. They actually just usually sort of avoid one another. Action between them. No real competition to one another. This is such a beautiful little walking through here. Fantastic shade, you know, in the hottest time of the day, so mid to late afternoon. I've often seen the lions sleeping here. I've seen rhinos sleeping here on this beautiful soft sand, this river sand. I just wanted to come through and have a look for any signs of either, but not seeing much. Lots of monkeys that were here today, and some giraffe. Also just taking the time to move quite slowly through this area and also have the vehicle off as much as I can, because we might get lucky and hear leopards mating. They make quite a lot of noise when they're copulating. Lots of growling and snarling. One last look at this beautiful spot, this beautiful waterhole. And that little baby hippo is now come to rest on the far side there. Clearly now in shallower water, more of its body exposed there. And there's Mom. Is that Mom coming up next to her? Yeah, there you go. You see that, hey guys? So Mom quite clearly, well, or rather very capable of being able to put her entire body under the water here at Leopard Dam. Just gonna back up for Simon, who's coming in here. How's it? How are you? Toasty. No cooking clue.
I saw some sign there near, I don't know if it's old from yesterday, near the pond there.
Okay.
In that drainage line, there's a tree knocked down as you go to the cliff.
I'm sure that's from today. Kevin said the herd, he had tracks of the herd heading in that direction.
So,
near Kudu Krip.
Going that way?
Yeah.
Not going this way.
No, he said I think going east.
Before you get to Pop.
Yes.
The split, you go left down to that little drainage line.
Yeah.
There's a tree down. Put. So that could have been yesterday, because weren't they near Lamundoring Reservoir yesterday, last night?
Yeah, they were.
So that could all be nighttime stuff that's there, I don't know. There's nothing fresh, I don't think.
I'm going to go over scratch around there because
I thought maybe they're in this drainage line somewhere here.
it could be.
Somewhere to have a pause here, maybe.
I've just left that white rhino with that tiny little calf. They're heading towards Vark.
Where, along this road?
Lamundoring Wes.
Yeah, but I mean,
Ach, Leopard Dam Wes. Yeah, but it won't take them long. They'll come out on Eastervak there, close to that big intersection with Dike Lamundoring Wes. Ach, Leopard Dam Wes. On the top there, yeah. That beautiful area there.
They go there and come back and see if they come out here to jumbo.
Okay, lekker, but I'll see you later.
The calf and the female are here.
That's right, yeah. No, what?
The male Hippo.
Oh, okay. Lekker. Nice to see you, bud. Take it easy. Just catching up with Simon there, one of the Leadwood homeowners. He said he'd found some relatively fresh sign of elephant. Where I'm headed next, everybody. I'm heading towards Kudu Krip, which is the next point I wanted to check for signs of these leopards, but at the same time we'll definitely look for any fresh signs of the elephants. Be lovely if we got to see the elephants, and maybe if we're lucky the herd with the little calf. Good afternoon, Brandy. Lovely to have you with us. So far, we've had a lovely start to our afternoon. Seen a white rhino cow with her little calf. Came walking out of the bush right across the road in front of us. And then a hippo and her calf in the waterhole I've just left. And hopefully more to come. Last station confirm, White Rhino.
Yeah, affirm, White Rhino. They're on the western side of Rietspruit, just south of the Boma.
Copy. Just now having to check extra carefully along the road here for signs of these leopards, because of course Simon's just driven along the road here, so if the leopards were walking on either side of the track, which they often do, he may have driven over those tracks. I'm just having to check carefully, but also just wanted to switch off here quickly and have a listen. Beautiful listening to the birds. Emerald spotted wood dove, dark capped bulbuls, sunbirds, ring-necked dove, such a wonderful time of the year with the birds now in the summer. Southern black tit calling close to us here now. Here they come. And a pair of them. Second one flying towards us here. No, not stopping to show themselves to us. Yes, indeed, Sue. It's amazing how the bush has completely transformed. With the little bit of rain we've had so far, still haven't had a good downpour in a while. Hoping for more rain still for the season. But this is generally quite a low rainfall area. Nothing quite like Cape Town, that's for sure, or Johannesburg. We get far less rain up here in the Lowveld. Average of usually around 500 mils a year. monkeys. Walked along the road there. Clearly see this big tree that's been knocked over here by the elephants. It's not fresh, however. This is the one I think Simon was referring to. You can hear that red-chested cuckoo calling non-stop here. Very, very busy trying to find a mate. Very close now to the next little waterhole, folks. Kudu Krip, tiny little reservoir which is just up ahead here. Gonna go pop in there, see if there's any activity there. Ah, some Impala that have come to drink here at the water. Perfect leopard bait. Yeah, nice size group, nice size herd. No little lambs. Looks like a herd that's predominantly actually yearlings from the last season. There are one or two ewes there that are pregnant, but just haven't dropped their lambs yet. And then of course the big ram at the back there. Now that little game trail they're following there is a game trail that this female leopard, whose territory we're in now, often uses. She often walks along that game trail. Good luck. Just gonna hop off again here quick, folks, and just have a look around and listen out. See if we don't hear branches breaking from the elephants, but also look for any tracks of these leopards quick. The oxpecker, red-billed oxpecker that's busy alarm calling at me here. But you always need to put your head up and look around when you hear an oxpecker. There's several of them, they've just taken off. Oxpeckers do sit on rhino and buffalo, and so when you're walking around you've got to be extra careful that you're not about to walk into a rhino or a buffalo that's going to charge at you. So instinctively I always just raise my head, have a look around, but it's very likely those oxpeckers were actually sitting on that small herd of Impala we've just seen. Beautiful of the Diedrich's cuckoo. There are some female leopard tracks here, but they're not very fresh. Probably a day old at least. Now we're very close to there. There's a lot of the male and female leopard together. Now here's a fresh set of tracks of that female leopard. Hello everybody, sorry for my absence. I was just trying to get a good direction on this female leopard. It does appear that she's headed off west from here, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to head that same direction. I couldn't really follow her tracks for too long. I lost them in the thick bush here. But that's a good sign. She's been here recently, I'd say either last night or early this morning. Before we head off, I just want Basil to try and get this cuckoo that's calling at the top of this tree. I think it's a Lowveld cuckoo. See the tall tree there? Right at the top there.
Kevin on Glowbank number 6.
Just started calling whilst I was walking through there, everybody. There you go, you can see it there now. Not easy, quite a distance, and the light's not great, so mostly just a silhouette that we're getting there. But I'm about 99% sure, having heard the call, that it's the Lowveld cuckoo. Carol, I see you've asked, is the camera trap still up here at Kudu Krip? Yes, indeed, it is still here. So we actually need to come back soon and come and check to see who's come and gone. Good job there, Basil. Busy watching this cuckoo doing a bit of yoga at the top of the tree there. Birdman, sorry, I've been off my vehicle for a while. What's your update there?
Yeah, the three males are here at the Snail Lane fence intersection.
Okay, copy that. Thanks very much. Alright, everybody, I'm going to carry on. Let's see if we can find any further tracks of this female leopard. Whew. Quite steamy still at the moment. Certainly haven't seen any tracks of the elephants, but they were in this general vicinity sometime last night, and then early this morning Kevin said he'd had tracks of them coming towards this area, but haven't found any fresh signs of them yet. Hopefully that may still happen this afternoon. Gonna quickly hop off the vehicle again here, folks. I won't be gone long. Just need to check this intersection carefully. Now it was a couple of days back now, just up ahead here on the road where we had the tracks of the male and female leopard together. But I don't see any fresh tracks here. Just keep slowly working this area, everybody. You never know. Did you spot a tortoise, Basil, while I was gone? Where was it? Up the road there? Oh, that's very cool. What a nice treat. A fork-tailed drongo chasing a cuckoo, I think, back here. Looked like one of the paler cuckoos, so maybe a thick-billed or great spotted cuckoo. Just see if I can spot it again here. Now both of those species are very shy birds. They are not easy to spot. I don't see it. Must have flown further off. Impala up ahead here. Some young rams from last season.
Louis for Kevin.
And a very pregnant ewe in front of them there. Wow, she is about to burst. Probably from the same group we just saw back at the waterhole there at Kudu Krip. Yeah, there's lots more of them in there. Looks like the same group, I think.
Yeah, we're on lock with the male elephant, call it Poole. He's the way. We're down in the riverbed. Looks like they're on their way more towards Eskat. They in that block, they into that block. Yeah, I'm just behind you looking for him now, but okay, so you're on first road button. Affirmative, I can hear you.
Just busy listening to the radio, everybody, as we enjoy this sighting of the Impala. Sounds like somebody might have just located the elephant bull, the collared bull. Just trying to work out exactly where they've located him. I think there might be, or that bull might be quite close to Seskant Krip, another waterhole which is not too far from where we are here now, everybody. Definitely going to try and make our way across there. Be wonderful if we get to spend some time with the elephants. Right, let's keep moving, everybody, and try to get a bit closer to where I think that elephant bull might be. That elephant bull had teamed up with the herd of elephants recently. So I'll just keep heading in that direction, everyone, and see if we can enjoy some time with the elephants. Station in control of that elephant bull. I'd like to come join you. I'm about 10 minutes out.
Visual at the moment. They just north of Cesare in the 650. I'm just going down to the river to see if I can pick up any others in the river. Can hear them, can't see them, kind of.
Okay, copy, thanks. Still keen to move into that area. Give you a hand. Just heard an Impala alarm call behind. Back towards Kudu Krip. Where we've just come from, that little waterhole, that little reservoir. But it was just the once. I'm still convinced these leopards are somewhere close by here. I've now driven every single road that surrounds this area over the last 48 hours and haven't found any further tracks of them coming out of this area. It's going to be pretty close to full moon tonight. See the moon coming up here. Okie dokes, let's move on. Not hearing any more alarm calls there. So just listening to Kevin and the other gentlemen that are with that elephant, they say they can just hear elephants feeding at the moment, everybody. They can't actually see them. They're apparently in a very dense area. But that's okay. We're going to still head that way and try our luck. It's a really good area for everything, to be honest. Not too far from another waterhole. Elephants might be pushing towards that waterhole. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go past the waterhole first and then work our way back down towards where Kevin and the other chap are busy trying to locate those elephants. Copy that, Kevin. Which directions are you heading?
We're heading north, but we've got a couple in the banks here.
Okay, copy that, thanks. So Kevin has managed to locate the herd of elephants, everybody, and it sounds like quite a tough area where he's viewing them at the moment. They're right on the bank of one of the smaller little riverbeds, little drainage lines, where we often struggle with our signal, but we're going to give it a shot anyway, and we might get lucky and have them move away from the river, like I said before, towards the waterhole. So I'm going to head straight to the area of the elephants now, rather than going to the waterhole first. Just see if we get lucky. Kevin, confirm we'll only get visual if I'm down there in the riverbed with you.
Yeah, they're going to be as fast as half an hour to Sescut, more likely an hour.
Okay, copy. I'll give it a shot down there with you first. Not sure what the signal will be like in the river.
Well, I should have a clear sky, so your Starlink should go.
Copy. Alright, everybody, are about to descend down into the riverbed where the elephants are currently feeding, just up on the eastern bank of this river. Fingers crossed there will be no gremlins down in the river. But of course, if you do lose signal with us, everybody, if there's a breakup, I'll just have to then come out, and we might then just go head up to the waterhole and see if we don't get lucky with them arriving there a bit later. But let's give it a shot. Let's get down into the river and see how it goes. Quite excited to get down into this riverbed. It's my favorite, one of my favorite rivers to drive in. Beautiful area. Brilliant for leopard. The leopards walk along this riverbed all the time. You can see how thick it's got already. Very dense woodland here on the banks of the Deep Sloot River. Hold on for the bumps, everybody. Big little collection of rocks here in the river. Rather bumpy little section. Just see Kevin's vehicle ahead here now. They're busy watching the elephants, so we're very close by here, folks. Just see the tail swinging one of the elephants here in front of Kevin's vehicle. Just feeding here on the bank of the river. There you go, you can see the bum and the tail swinging there. Another one feeding to our left as well, so these elephants are feeding both sides of the river here. Here comes one of the cows into the river. Off to join the others, I reckon. Hello, everybody. What? What'd you say, Kip? My hair? It's all gone. Kept the tash, though. Oh man, beautiful seeing these elephants down here in this forest along the river. So to answer your question, this river very seldomly flows. We need a lot of rain for it to flow, and when it does flow, it only flows literally a couple of days at most, and then it'll dry up again. So a non-perennial river, one that doesn't get a lot of water. Well, surface water, that is. It's amazing. You know, these elephants often dig in this riverbed and they'll find water. They only need to dig 2 or 3 feet down and they'll find the water. The water's there. Just under the surface. Now that might have been the last we see of the elephants, everybody. They are unfortunately moving away from us here. Oh, you can just see the little calf's trunk sticking up there. Just see it bottom left of the picture there. Left, Basil. Might see it just pop up there again. Yeah, right where you are there. The little one is busy feeding in there. So difficult to see with how thick and tall the brush is here. You can obviously see the bush moving there. Yes, indeed, Mary, the cicadas are in full song down here in the riverbed. Just so chuffed to see that we haven't lost picture and that you guys are still able to enjoy this amazing sighting with us. You can see the little calf flapping its ears there, trying to keep itself cool whilst feeding. Oh, that's lovely. So beautiful seeing that trunk come up above the bushes. Just now going to pan to the left, everybody. We can see the mother of that calf busy feeding quite nicely out in a little gap here. Heading off, I think. Amazing how these giant animals maneuver through this almost impenetrable woodland. It's incredible to watch. Copy that. Thanks, Kevin. I'm going to make my way there shortly. Folks, I've just heard from Kevin. He says he can see more of the herd a bit further along the river, quite nicely out in the open. So let's make our way down there. But lovely to have briefly seen the calf there. I wonder where the bulls are. They'll be around, probably both bulls here with the herd. We might still bump into them. And then might still get the rest of the herd come up to where these ones are feeding a bit further up here. You can understand why these elephants are doing a lot of their feeding in this sort of habitat. This time of the year it's incredibly hot, and those big animals with their big, surface area of their bodies, it's a lot cooler, a lot more comfortable feeding down here in this very thick woodland. Good food down here too, good browse. Perfect scenario for them. Can I come past you there, Kevin? Everybody. Do you want me to go that way? Thank you, guys. Can you see? Yeah. So there's I think a bull elephant in this thicket just behind the one that's in picture here. Guys, just see his massive feet and those. Okay, I'm going to try maneuver here, VM. Copy. Yeah, watch your head here, Basil. Copy. Oh wow, elephant busy going to town on a tree here, folks. Apologies for the breakup in signal, everybody. We're just going through a really tough patch here, but we have managed to come out into the open, so we're hoping that picture's returned. And there's 2 elephant feeding down in the river below us here. I think, yeah, it's the big bull and one of the cows, I believe, that are together here. Amazing. I think we're about to get another wonderful view here, everybody. This elephant's busy working its way out of the river, up onto the bank here. And just as I say that, it decides to go a different route. Sorry, last station, please repeat.
South of the Boma, not too far from the Canadian and of junction. I was not far.
The species. Go again with the species.
The big one.
Copy, thanks. Incredible reports coming in over the radio, folks, of one of the other vehicle that's just run into the black rhino with a brand new little calf. Now we know that this black rhino cow that we have here on the reserve has recently given birth to a little calf, but nobody's really had good views of them. Amazing though that the little calf's still doing well and that those folks have got to see it. Very special. Just going to now try come back to the big bull that's still feeding here beneath this fig tree, everybody. Amazing, you can actually hear those ears flapping up against his flank. Shannon, yes, definitely spent a bit less time with the herd. Elephants, I think, just enjoy being in each other. The herd is clearly quite tolerable of him, particularly now that he's not in must. You know, there's none of that chasing around that we've been seeing or had been seeing when he was in full must. He's actually still coming off. I saw him the other day. He was still secreting a small amount from the temporal glands, and you could still smell that very distinctive smell of an elephant bull in must. So still giving off that strong musty scent. Probably find that just before it's pitch dark out here that these elephants will end up getting up to the waterhole, which is now only a couple hundred yards away off to our right, away from the riverbed here. We'll probably head up there and have a drink this evening. Not moving, this bull. He seems quite happy with what he's feeding on there, which I think is actually part of that fig tree. Could be part of that fig tree. I'm just going to try and maneuver the vehicle into a better position here, folks. We'll probably be able to see this other cow that's feeding in front of him as well. Just try and get through this pretty tough little section of the river here and just turn around. Okay, there you can see the cow now, everybody. He was just busy listening to me as I went over the rocks. Didn't like the sound of the tires going over the rocks. Oh, bless you. He's just farted. Sitting here now in the river, it's amazing how much cooler it is. I understand why these elephants are enjoying being down here. What an amazing way to end a brilliant weekend for all of us here at Painted Dog, everybody. This is very special. Oh, you can hear lions roaring. That didn't sound too far away. That must be the lionesses that are roaring. Wow, you can just hear the... Jeez, listen to that sound. That's the big bull over here to our left, everyone, who's just broken another massive trunk off of a tree there. Amazing sound. So much strength. Can't really see him, however. It's very, very thick where he is right now. I was going to try creep up here and try get a better view, everybody, but as I started and went over the rocks, this cow reacted to me here. She's obviously not comfortable with me coming closer, and I would imagine that's because she's got nowhere to go there. Only way for her to go is backwards. Oh dear. We are going to have to find another way of getting out of here. Just bear with me, everybody, while I try and maneuver us out of this tricky spot. Well, now this is what's called being caught between a rock and a hard place. Okay, let's just wait to see what she does now. With me trying to get back up that steep bank, I've obviously disturbed her, and she's come out just to warn me off. I'd rather just wait and see what she does, rather than me trying to turn around and go over the rocks again. I'll just end up disturbing her even further. Sorry, girl. The jackal certainly did not like trying to get up that bank in reverse, so we're going to have to just get a bit of a run up, everybody. Oh, here's the big bull. Hopefully continues following the cow, which I think he will do. Exactly what he's doing. Jeez, he's massive. My goodness. You can clearly see the collar there on the bull, everybody. The older bull is the only elephant with an active collar here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve, and he's one of two bulls very recently been relocated to this game reserve. So we've put the collar on the bull just in case they do break out, so that we can keep track of them and would then be able to bring them back to the Rietspruit Game Reserve. Alrighty, elephants have happily moved off. without having disturbed them any further, which is great. What a fantastic sighting, everybody. I'm gonna now attempt to get out of here. Hold on tight, Basil. Well done, Jackal, well done. Just needed a bit of oomph to get up that steep bank. Oh, amazing day. I'm leaving the elephants in the deep sloot still mobile north unattended. Copy. Mind your head, Basil. Right, now as I was saying earlier, folks, whilst we were still sitting with the elephants, I could hear lions roaring up here. We don't have all that much time left with you tonight, but I'm definitely going to shoot that direction and see. We might get lucky, find the lionesses. The pride is currently split up at the moment. So three of they're here. That's who we've just heard roaring. The other three are currently on Leadwood. It's quite easy. One of the homeowners actually sent in a picture of one of the lionesses sleeping on their deck, on their porch. Watch your head. So that's probably why these lionesses are vocalizing at the moment. They're trying to find the rest of their pride. Just going to get out of this thick stuff and get back into the open here and listen out again, see if we don't get lucky and hear them. Just going to sit here for 2 minutes, everybody, and see if I don't hear these lions again. Sure, that is a beautiful moon. Impala alarm calling straight ahead. Let's quickly get up there, everyone. Try get up there. Must be where these lions are. Impala still alarm calling, dead ahead. Maybe it's a leopard. Pretty close now to where those Impala were. Alarming. of land to our right. Oh, there's a southern white-faced owl here, everybody. Don't fly away. Wow, look at that, guys. Look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful little bird? Absolutely exquisite. Southern white-faced owl, everybody. Amazing view of this bird. Don't see them often. Right, not going to disturb it with the light any further. Copy, thanks for him. Yeah, I'm going to extend it just a little bit, everybody. I do think, however, that these impala were in this block of land to our right, which is impenetrable. Not going to be able to get in there. But I just want to check the next junction to see if there's not any lions there or any tracks of these lions. It was somewhere around here that they were roaring, and of course now with the alarm calls we know there's a predator here. So we'll just quickly stop at this junction up ahead here, everyone, and have a quick listen. But we have now gone past where the alarm calls of the Impala was, just behind us. I reckon it's that female leopard we had tracks of. Well, that's great news, Carol. I'm glad we got to see that owl. That was an amazing sighting. Hello, Marcy. Lovely to have you with us, although sadly it's time to wrap up. We're just sitting here in the dark listening for lions. There were some Impala alarm calling in this area and we'd heard the lions roaring before. But it's all gone quiet again now, everybody. So I think we're going to call it a night here, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a beautiful afternoon. I've really thoroughly enjoyed it and loved sharing it with all of you, and look forward to doing it again very soon. Have a lovely day, everybody, or a lovely evening wherever you are in the world. I'll see you soon.